So guys, I have previously already told you that about arrays in Java programming. Okay, I think you have the basic concept about array, that it is like a rectangular box. Okay, single dimensional array I am talking about. Only single dimensional we will focus on now. Later on I will teach you multi-dimensional. Okay, just single dimensional. It is straightforward. You can say that it is just a box where you can store different numbers. The numbers are not individually identified. Okay, it is just placed in different slots. Number of slots is equals to the size of the array you have declared, or it is given. Okay, the size of the array. Okay, in each slot you can store only one number, or one value only, one element only. It can be word, it can be a character, it can be a anything, doesn't matter. It can be a integer, it can be a long data type, double data type, float data type, doesn't matter. Data type doesn't matter, but one slot will contain one element only. Okay, now how you will access each of the elements? You can access the elements with their position number. This position is 0, 1, 2, 3. The position always starts from 0 and goes up to one less than the size of the array. Maybe the size of the array is n, so it will grow from 0 to n minus 1. 0 to, I am writing, wait, 0 to n minus 1. It will see, you can see 0, 1, 2, 3. It is 4 only. 0, 1, 2, 3. If you count, it will be 4 slots only. Okay, so like this the array is designed. Now this basic things I have already told you in the previous video, so we will not go into it in detail here. But okay, if you have any doubt regarding it, or if you cannot understand something in the previous video, you can just comment it. It doesn't matter. Okay, I will try to solve your doubts. Now let's focus here. Maybe the user has entered. I have shown you how to take inputs in an array using for loop. So using the for loop, let us imagine that the user has entered a, b, c, and a, b, c, d will be little. It is integer type of array. We are just focusing on integer type of array. Now let's do that only. So just imagine that the user has entered 7, 9, 1, and 5, for example. Let's do it 6. Okay, these numbers the user has entered in the array. Okay, now how to find a digit, whether it is present in that array or not? For example, the user has entered this array. Now he is asking that whether this particular a digit is there or not. Not a is not a digit, but it is a variable. For example, 6 is there or not in that array or not. Now you don't know where 6 is present, and maybe he is asking that tell whether 6 is present in that array or not, and what is the position number of that where my 6 is present. If it is present, then tell me the position number in that array where 6 is present in that array, single dimensional array. Now how will you find that? How will you find that? With a for loop. For loop is very important in while doing programming in array or string. Okay, for loop you will continue. I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. This is the for loop. You will start this for loop. That means I value will go from this position of array to this position of array. It will go from this position to the last position. Otherwise, how will you check, right? You need positions to check whether how will it will be going. Okay, you need positions to see that, to check whether that number is there or not. Now inside that for loop, I have already shown that for loop in the first page. Here I have shown you the for loop. See, here is the for loop. Now here is the for loop. Here is the for loop. Okay, first bracket is here, and then we are continuing this for loop here. No need to give this bracket, I guess. We have already opened this for loop. Now let's assume that the number 6, maybe he's asking that where 6 is, whether 6 is present in that array or not. Check. Now 6 here need a variable. Maybe for example, you have taken a equals to 6. that 6 you have taken inside this a variable. Just assume it is a variable, nothing else. You know this. Now how will you check? The array name you have given may be m. That m is the name of the array. While declaring the array, you have said that am is the name of that array. Now how will you write? M, you have to check if if m position number is I means the position from 0 to 3. It will continue going. Now first, whether it is equal a or not. If this is equal a, then what will happen? Then you will just print. Then I'm just showing you the overall format, overall algorithm how to write. Now the program I will give you, don't worry, you can just compile it and check whether it runs or not. Okay, so that means if it is true, if this is true, this condition is held, then that means m with the position I has the number 6. Now I don't know the position, but actually I got to know that 6 is in this array. 6 is present in this array. So I will just print yes or something, that yes, it is present in that array. Now after I wrote that it is present in that array, so okay, it is present in that array. Now he will ask you that what is the position number of that array. So position you can store like this: c equals to I. C will hold the position number, the value of I. You don't know the value of I, it will be stored in c. Or if you don't want to use this another variable c, then you can just print in that moment only. You can just print I. Is in that point I is the position of 6. Okay, I is just the position of 6 present in that array where 6 is present, and you have just printed it and you just close the for loop. But if it's not so, else you print not present, just write not present. Okay, not present, or n, no, not there. So this is the logic behind it, that you have to just create a for loop. The simple way is, whenever you are working with an array, you have to just create a for loop there. Okay, you just need to create a for loop there. For loop I'm writing like this: from 0 to n minus 1, then the condition. If the condition is true, then do the necessary thing, display or whatever it is told, calculations or whatever you do, just do that calculation, display it. You can display it there also, you can display it after the loop ends, there also you can display, doesn't matter, same thing. Okay, so this is the whole concept. The actual program I will give you, the whole program I will be giving you. Just compile it and just check it whether it runs or not. And if you have any problem anywhere, then you can just post it in the comments. Okay, thank you, stay safe, bye bye.